Shelby Bonnie, and I'm the host of the Innovator Series, brought to you by Technology for Obama. And I'm here with Reid Hoffman today. It's a great pleasure to be with you, Reid.
Great to be here.
So Reid is the chairman and founder of LinkedIn. He's one of the most prolific entrepreneurs, and is also one of the great minds. And I think one of the people, a lot of people in this industry go to kind of get a sense of how to think about a business and how to think about a new idea. So it's such a pleasure to be with you.
Likewise.
So, Reid, you've been at the center of innovation. You were just named actually in the Vanity Fair New Establishment as number 10 on the list. But you've been a one-man job creation machine. But I'm curious to talk about innovation, which is you've been at Apple, you've been at PayPal, you've been at LinkedIn, you are at Greylock. So you've seen a lot of different things. And I'm curious what you think of as kind of necessary conditions for innovation.
I think there are at least three essential components. One is the individual, and the individual can come from anywhere, right? I mean, Steve Jobs was an adopted child of, kind of a middle-class family in Silicon Valley. There's a bunch of other folks. So you have to have a very broad base of where that inspiration, that genius, that passion for creating something, a product, a service, something else, can come from. Second thing you need is a network. And that network is a set of resources to assemble in order to make that happen. Part of the reason why Silicon Valley is such a leader in innovation is because of the strength of the network in being able to critique an idea, refine it, assemble the resources to make it happen, move very fast in deploying it, all these sorts of things. So networks amplify. And then the third thing is a culture and a willingness to take risk. To people frequently mistake, they say, oh, Silicon Valley celebrates failure. We don't celebrate failure. We celebrate learning. We celebrate risk-taking. It's not when you fail that's a good thing. You try not to. But you are willing, in order to accomplish something big, you're willing to take a risk in order to make it happen. And you need those three things in almost any innovative process, whether it's an entrepreneurial process, whether it's a large company, whether it's transformation of country. All of those things, I think, all of those areas need those three things for innovation.
And you've had the blessing, especially through your Greylock position, of seeing a lot of different things across the globe. Do you see a distinct difference when you look at kind of the approach towards innovation and creativity in the U.S. versus other countries?
I think we have a number of advantages. I think one advantage is, in a sense, one of our deepest competitive advantages globally is we're very accepting of immigration. And that means that we can you can draw from the whole globe, potentially, of the people who can be the innovators, who can be the change makers, who can be the inventors. And I think that's really critical for our success in past and critical for our future as well. I think also, because of that, there's also a willingness to allow people to take risks. So when you've taken a risk and it hasn't worked out, it's not shame, it's not over, it's like, okay, pick yourself up, play again, right? And as those have played over time, we've built some very good networks that are very, there's reasons that a lot of, I've met world-class entrepreneurs who have moved to the US because they're like, okay, this is where I can make this happen. And that's something that's really important to us when we consider where does economic growth come from. Because we know where China's economic growth is going to come from. It's a billion new workers being brought into the global workforce. Okay, what's ours? We don't have a billion workers. Well, ours is essentially an ability to take great immigrants and create entire industries in the country.
Right. Well, I think it's very good perspective, and it's really been a pleasure talking to you. I look forward to talking to you more. So thank you.